Hey there, it's St. Louis Post-Dispatch restaurant critic Ian Frobe here with a very special edition of my weekly video digest of my reviews. This week I look back at the 10 best new restaurants I reviewed in the paper in 2013, and it's quite a collection, maybe the best set of restaurants that have opened since I've been reviewing restaurants in the city since 2006. Counting down from 10 to 1, at number 10 is Treehouse, the vegetarian restaurant on South Grand. Pictured here are their vegetarian tacos. They're not on the menu now, but they're a great example of a dish that uses vegetables and meat substitutes for really flavorful, fun dishes that even a carnivore can enjoy. Okay, number 9 is Barla Frere in Clayton, the new restaurant from Zoe Robinson Pigeon of I Fratellini. Cozy, romantic space with just great classic French food. A lot of fun. Number 8 is Adam's Smokehouse, the new barbecue joint in the family tree of Pappy's Smokehouse. Pictured here is its signature dish, or what should become its signature dish, it's still relatively new, is the smoked salami. Terrific, terrific dish. Okay, number 7 is Table from Cassie Veers of Home Wine Kitchen. And actually here I have to put kind of an asterisk because Cassie just announced that she's going to be redoing the menu and the format to get away from the communal table and small plates aspect that I reviewed. Still, she's a really, really talented chef, and Table, it actually now becomes one of the restaurants to watch in 2014 to see what she does next. Number 6 is Mission Taco Joint, which if we were just going by where I had the most fun this year, would almost certainly be number 1. It's the Tilfords, Adam and Jason, Milagro Modern Mexican and Tortilleria. Here they've got a classic West Coast San Francisco Mission style taco joint. Great tacos, tortas, and the like. Great beer and cocktail selection. Just a really fun place. Go hungry and expect to wait. At number 5 is Central Table Food Hall, which was very anticipated as the first sort of gourmet food hall, much like Mario Batali's Italy. And it really lived up to the hype for the most part, especially because it does several different kinds of food very well. Sushi, wood-fired pizzas, more contemporary bistro fare. Here we get another asterisk though, because since the reviews came out, the restaurant has recently lost both its general manager and its executive chef. So we'll be seeing if it can keep up to its established standards with a new team in charge. Number 4 is Juniper, John Perkins' Southern-themed restaurant that actually just opened in October. It's the last restaurant to be reviewed this year before the top 10 list. Great Southern cuisine. Here you see the fried chicken and waffles. Traditional meals, but also with a sort of a modern flair and Perkins' own touch. Really fun place to go eat. Okay, number 3 is Element, Brian Hardesty's new restaurant in the power plant building of the old city hospital in just outside of Lafayette Square. Great modern cuisine, put together unusually not by a head chef and his brigade of cooks, but by a team of chefs working together to come up with ideas. Really fun food. Here I think you see the duck breast served over a sort of cake that includes duck confit with Brussels sprouts on the side that have been caramelized in duck fat, so lots of duck. Great, fun restaurant. Okay, number 2 is the Libertine. This is the restaurant that brought the acclaimed chef Josh Galliano back to a kitchen full-time. It's in Clayton. It's, again, a really fun place to go eat. Josh is cooking some of the best food he's cooked in years. If you loved his stuff at American Place and Monarch, you'll love the stuff here. It's a little bit more laid back than those two restaurants. The owners, the Ludis, have done a great job of just putting together a fun, laid back, but still very much focused on great food, great drinks, great hospitality. Number 1 this year, even though it opened late last year, it wasn't reviewed in the Post-Dispatch until this year, and I reviewed it actually when I was at the RFT earlier this year, also in 2013. Elia and Olio, the twin high-end restaurant and slightly more casual wine bar from Ben Paremba. Just home run out of the park from the get-go. Just a really ambitious concept, but also just great, delicious food that's also very personal. I mean, Ben Paremba has an interesting background for a chef in St. Louis. He's an Israeli native. His mother is from Morocco. Ben trained in Southern Europe. All those influences and more are present on his menu. It's a splurge at Elia. I think it's worth it. Again, Olio is more casual, laid back, hummus, salads, charcuterie, cheese, and a great and offbeat in the best sense of the word, as in just not the usual wine selection from Andrei Ivanov, the general manager. Just a stellar, stellar spot, and we're really fortunate to have it in St. Louis. This year I also started 2 new awards. The first is the Dish of the Year, and not from a new restaurant necessarily, and I chose the Cow Soy from Fork and Sticks, which is just unlike anything else, not just at a Thai restaurant, but any restaurant in St. Louis. It's a northern Thai dish, which is not common to St. Louis, and it's just fantastic, very complexly flavored. Not overly spicy if that keeps you away from certain dishes. Just a wonderful dish. Please go try it. It's a small restaurant just outside U City in the Del Mar Loop, on the eastern end of the loop. Just a wonderful restaurant, and this is a wonderful dish. And finally, our inaugural Chef of the Year is Rick Lewis of Quincy Street Bistro, which is on Gravois between Kings Highway and Hampton. A great, fun restaurant serving hearty comfort food. And the reason I gave Rick our Chef of the Year award is because he's taken, a very no-frills concept of hearty comfort food in sort of a neighborhood tavern, and it's just knocking it out of the park by making it the absolute very best it can be. Everything is from scratch. He and his wife grow vegetables in their own garden that they use at the restaurant. Fun cuisine. There are specials off the menu that sometimes sort of push the boundaries of what you might expect at a place like this. But even if you just want some good fried chicken or a great burger, even just a place to have buffalo chicken dip and drink a beer, it's a fun place. That's my top 10 and my special Chef and Dish of the Year awards for 2013. Next week we'll be back with the first review of 2014. Happy New Year.